Bonjour classe, aujourd'hui c'est vendredi, le 19 octobre, and this is for fifth period. So fifth period, we did our warm-up, which happened to be the writing activity. Let's get to it. What is your definition of a true friendship? So we wrote this. It says page 38, but it's not supposed to be. It's page 41. Okay. And you wrote for 5 minutes on what your definition was of a true friendship. So we did that. Then we went to the Google Classroom. I'm going to click on period 5. All right. So today, fifth period, started this assignment, Mon emploi du temps. All right. You are to create a Google slide presentation using the Create button on this assignment. You will create a presentation following the example provided. You will have 11 slides in all unless you have an off period. All right. And then I have attached the example of course presentation and then how you present your schedule. So, like I said, you'll have 11 slides in all, and I have the details of what each slide should have for your PowerPoint, all right, or your Google slide presentation. So I'm going to skip that right now because I feel like you can read this on your own. So I'm going to click on the course presentation, okay, and this is going to show you what you need on each slide. So slide 1, you're going to have your name and either a picture of yourself or a picture of the high school. Slide 2, and you can copy and paste this onto your own Google slide presentation. I have no problem with you doing that. So d'abord, first, à 7h20, and you're going to find a picture of your first period that represents your first period class. You will not put the name of your class anywhere on your slide. The only words that I want on each slide are the connector words, a, and the time in number form with the H, not the colon. So like I said, if you copy and paste this, I have no problem with you doing that. All right, copy and paste this onto your own Google slide presentation. But remember that since it's white, it's probably not going to show up. So you're going to have to highlight it on your own and change the font color. So d'abord à 7h20, j'ai géographie. All right. Then the next slide. You can copy and paste this. Ensuite, which means next, à 8h16, you have a list of connector words in your notes. J'ai anglais. So I have a picture that represents something to do with English. Puis, then, à 9h12, j'ai français. So you would have a picture. Now, obviously, you're not going to have French third period, but it's the picture of whatever class you have will go here. Après, à 10h08, after, at 10:08, you put the picture of the class you have there. Avant, power hour, before, power hour, à 11h04, a picture of that. Again, copy and paste the times. Enfin, finally, à 11h58, and then you have to put in that you eat lunch during power hour, okay? So you would say, enfin, à 11h58, je mange le déjeuner. All right, then après le déjeuner, after lunch, à 13h04, j'ai histoire. Finalement, this would be your seventh period, finalement, à 14h, at 2 o'clock, and I just put j'ai foot, I put soccer. The last two slides, you can copy and paste this. Je préfère, I prefer. And whatever class is your favorite. Je préfère le foot, for example. Parce qu'il est, because it is. And I would say amusant, for example. Parce qu'il est amusant. All right, and then, but nowhere on the slide should you have the name of the class or the adjective. That's stuff that you're going to have to memorize. Then you can copy and paste this onto your slide. J'aime beaucoup, and whatever teacher. Now, obviously, I just put a picture of me, but if your teacher is a man, then obviously you would put a picture of a man, and you would say J'aime beaucoup, monsieur, and the person's name. In this case, j'aime beaucoup Madame Pic parce qu'elle est drôle, for example. Now, when you copy and paste this, you obviously will get rid of one of these two subject pronouns. It would not be smart for you to leave both because you're telling me you don't know what these mean. So if you have a man, you obviously keep the il and you delete the slash mark and the L. If you have a favorite teacher that's a woman, then the opposite. Delete il and the slash mark and keep L. And of course here, monsieur ou madame. All right? So, just to show you how it would look, I will go ahead and pretend that I am presenting. Bonjour classe, je m'appelle Aline Pic et je vous présente mon emploi du temps. D'abord, à 7h20, j'ai géographie. Ensuite, à 8h16, j'ai anglais. Puis, à 9h12, j'ai français. Après, à 10h08, j'ai chimie. Avant Power Hour, à 11h04, j'ai algèbre. Enfin, à 11h58, je mange le déjeuner. Après le déjeuner, à 13h04, j'ai histoire. Finalement, à 14h, j'ai le foot. Je préfère le foot parce qu'il est amusant. J'aime beaucoup Madame Pic parce qu'elle est drôle. Merci, au revoir. All right, so that is how it would sound. Now, what I did also for your benefit was I typed up everything I just said. I typed it up here in paragraph form so you can see how it would work. So you can use this as your template to write out what you would say that would match your presentation. And Monday, after you finish doing your Google Slides, you're going to make note cards that represent each slide, and you're going to write out what you're going to say so you can practice. So that is what we did today. Au revoir et bon week-end.